going on, guys? Welcome back to our Arc Genesis series. Yep, back over here in the bog, we've got our Ferox now, who's actually inside. It's not too long after finishing recording that episode. I'm recording this one mainly because I still want to carry on playing today, and there's other things I want to do that I thought I'd include you lot in. So yeah, this guy's addiction's gone back down to 4%. I would really like to know if any of you do know what happens when it gets to 100%. If he does stay transformed, then that's something that we could probably aim towards, but I did notice that his stats obviously don't carry over because his health is a lot lower, but I wasn't sure whether or not like the health transported into a certain amount. So if I put health points into him now, would that transmute to when he's transformed, or are they two completely separate entities is what I'm thinking, because this guy's melee is a lot higher than the transformed version. So yeah, something for me to keep an eye on. But today, nevertheless, what I actually want to do is actually try to take a step forward in improving our base. And by improving, I mean completely relocating. I want to start getting the prep work done in order to have... Oh, I can repair you. And repair you. I don't even know what's busted these things, but something has. Yeah, in order to... repair that. In order to completely redo a base where I want it based, actually. Excuse me. Where I want to be permanently based is over in the ocean, and I want to be using one of the ocean floating platforms, which are in structures. Metal is one I want to build, but it's like the metal itself isn't too much of an issue because there's tons of metal nodes near me at the moment. Polymer, it's only a small amount. I can quite easily get my hands on some obsidian and the wood, no problem at all, but it's a cementing paste. And because there's no acatinas, the snail type things, and there's no beavers, so you can't go dam raiding to get cementing paste, there's two options. One is to use an OP frog to kill the bugs inside the bog to get the cementing paste, or we can go and tame a Megatherium, because apparently there's a mission. This is what I looked up on Reddit. There's so many people looking up the same thing that I am, because so many people are asking the same question: how to get cementing paste on Genesis. Apparently there's a mission called a long cane poly that's in the bog that spawns like 100 plus spiders. So getting a Megatherium to kill the spiders and get the chitin, because stone's no problem, we've got a dodic. In order to get stone, I can get like 8,000 stone by island hopping in the ocean area with the dodic. And that takes around about 10-15 minutes to do. And that's with our rates aren't even that high. It's like we get 2 stones when we pick them up. Some people, I think that's like 2.5 our rates are up on the harvesting. So yeah, it doesn't take long at all, especially if you go hitting up the salt rocks over on the Ocean? Yeah, that's not right. Ocean Islands is what I was going for. I'm just going to go with Ocean. Yeah, they give ridiculous amounts of stone. I get probably about 8 to 1,000 stone per each one of them large salt rocks. So that's all happy days there. So what I actually want to do now is head on over to the Artic yet again. I do not like the biome, but somehow I've spent the majority of my time on the server in there in order to go find a Megatherium, because a Megatherium is going to be the best thing to take on a large amount of spiders with. And apparently it has to be a pretty beastly Megatherium, because along came Polly at the end of the spider wave. It spawns like Spino or Spinos. I'm not 100% sure. The guy just said 150 times Spino. So I'm hoping that's just 150 plus level Spino and not 150 actual Spinos. Otherwise it'll be all bad news bears for me. So we've gone ahead and I've built up another trap supply here in order to throw one up over in the Arctic. And I've got my fur gear. I've got a bunch of narcotic and arrows. I'm not too sure if that's going to be enough or not though. Fingers crossed it is, but 145 arrows it would be. Worst thing comes to worst, I can always fly back and grab some more narcotics and whatnot, and hopefully it should tame up before needing narcotics to keep it down. But I can always just berry scavenge while I'm over there. And first thing I need to do is actually go over there and try to find one. So, hello. Can we go to... I'm just going to go randomly. We're going east, apparently. And then let's quickly put on our first stuff, just so that we're not automatically freezing as soon as we get there. And it's going to be one of the hopefully bog standard sort of taming situations where we can just throw up the trap, lure it into the trap, and then fortify the area around the trap, just so it doesn't get attacked by other things while it's down. Should we get to that stage, but we need to go and find a decent leveled one, and I don't think I want one lower than 150, because we're going to want it to have, I think it's at least around about 10 to 12k health, so I'll probably run it around and do some leveling with it before attempting to do any sort of mission. Oh wow, 114. I don't believe it. I came over here looking for Dodix before, and it took me an hour and a half to 2 hours before I found one above level 100. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, rather than taking you step by step trying to find a Megatherium, I'm just going to have a run around, and when I finally spot one, I will definitely bring you back. I'm just going to keep this on my in my hand just so it's a quick getaway option. Okay, I think I finally managed to find one, and it's a 156, and I've had to trek a fairly decent way. I was down in like the bottom right hand corner right next to where we sort of found the Ferox, but this guy is all the way down here. Have I lost him already? That's not him. So if you can't go find him. There he is. 156 ain't half bad, because it's not going to be obviously kibble tame. We're not worried. Oh crap, there's a Yeti up there. We're not going to be overly paranoid about how we tame him up. We're using the best available resource, which is going to be the mutton. But it does mean we're going to have to try to deal with this Yeti before he causes us all sorts of problems. I could probably lead the Yeti off of the cliff if he chases me. Yeah, I think he's chasing me. And then turn. And then leave them. That's how I've been getting rid of most of the people, or most of the creatures chasing me lately. You can stay down there. Ooh, it did take a fair chunk off of us. Okay. We're not in an avalanche path, are we? I know we've got a pig over there. Let's see if we can't get this trap down. I don't want it on like the main path. I want it at like a easy defendable location. Preferably somewhere up here. It's going to be proper awkward trying to get him up here though. I can tell you now. Okay. These. It's the unbuildable areas up there. Ramps. I want him to aggro me right now. I'll still get this set up. That should be alright. And have we got enough for, say, oh man, missing some thatch. Luckily there's a bunch of trees over here. As long as that pig isn't anywhere near. Gonna need some more wood and thatch in order to just create like a little safety respawn point, because I have no idea how to get back here. Okay. I think utilising the grapple and the parachute, and we've even got access to like the climbing picks as well, is all very handy. Let me go structures. Patch foundation. Can we not get S+1s of these? Patch. There we go. Door, ceiling. Let me just quickly create a respawn point. That seems safe, doesn't it? I can't see any avalanches hitting it up here. And this is one that we could just pick back up before we head off. Like so. And one good thing about the Megatheriums is I don't think many things try to attack them when they're down. Should we be lucky enough to get it down anyway. There we go. Okay, so we've got our respawn point. That's near on impossible to get up to. And then let's just pelt this guy with a standard arrow. Go on then, buddy. Oh my god, he's a lot bigger than I thought. Come on. Don't get stuck in there. Okay. Yeah, you stay there. Don't attack my heart. It's not what it's there for. Okay, well I'm gonna craft up some arrows and pelt this guy in the face till he goes down. And if anything goes wrong, I'll likely bring you back. So fingers crossed it doesn't. And fingers crossed when I bring you back we'll have a fully tamed, decent leveled Mega. Alright then guys, so it ended up taming up pretty nicely, and I'm trying to remember where I finished off recording because it's been about 2-3 days since then. Me and Mac actually went out and found a mate for my one, a 174, and then we then bred them, and that has produced this guy. Now I've attempted this mission twice already with the other guys, and each time one of us got the pollen and one of us would die by like a cat probe or something. So I'm going to see if I can do it by myself now. The main thing that we want from this is the chitin. So the chitin that I've got already from the last run I'm going to keep on me, because obviously we've got the gravestone mod, which means if I do die and this guy dies, then at least I'll get to keep this chitin as a sort of reward. But I'm going to whack on some of my flak armor now, because the capro does take me off, and make sure that this guy is on attack my target. That's just attacking target. That's not what I want, is it? Behavior. Silence, attack your target. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's try this on Gamma. Yeah, Gamma. There we go. Hopefully, yeah. I'm hoping that it scales per the amount of players. So beforehand, it was a little bit manic with the amount of stuff that was coming out and spawning, because there was 3 of us, and apparently there could be up to like 10. But yeah, let's just see how this goes anyway. And yeah, we just want this spider to come along first of all. That's what we want. Now this guy's obviously had a bunch of levels pumping in from the other 2 attempts, and with the bug boost that we get, yeah, so it does quite a lot of damage. For some reason these guys take a lot more damage than the easiest way to harvest them from behind. Yeah, they take a lot more damage in this mission than what they would usually take. I just really want the spiders more than anything else, so there we go. Doing absolutely tons of damage. Really, Sarko? Get out of there. Oh, I should have really should have really got that spider. But let's just move on to the next checkpoint and let them all come. There we go, because at the end you have to go to them sort of gas tree things, and because there's like 9 of them, when you die and someone dies with them pollens on them, it's sort of, you just have to wait out the mission for the 40 minutes before you can even teleport or anything. Which is a little bit annoying, because we ended up having to kill time for about 30 minutes because one of us died, because first time I died, and it was just Mac left by himself. Then the second time it was McLovin who ended up getting ripped off his Megatherium by a whatchamacallit, Capro, one of these guys. Them. I hate them things. Get out of here. You get out of there as well. Oh, there's a spider here. Let's get some chitin. Thank you. Ugh, come on. I don't really want to be in the water. There we go. Another spider. Absolutely wrecking face. I love the amount of damage this guy does. And wow. A 180 Basilisk. That's something I really wouldn't mind taming. I used to love playing with the Basilisks on the Aberration map. And they are absolutely lethal. I was over there helping Steak the other day tame a 180 Rex for him. And the amount of aggro we were getting from the Basilisk was just absolutely unreal. We're going this way, aren't we? Don't care too much about the get out of here. Snakes. Really? Spider. Cute. Put a kite in. Yeah, we just need to get 700. I've got 450 cementing case made up already. We need another 300 in order to build that floating platform thing. So then we can finally start our new main base. Get out of here. Yeah, see, for some reason, like, the frog's only taking 466 damage, and that's with the buff. But the creatures spawned in by the mission, they take so much more damage, like 3,000-4,000 damage. Checkmate. Get out of here. Oh, shoot, goddamn frogs. And he's too far behind me for me to actually get him. Oh, look at all that lovely chitin. Hopefully we can make it through this wall without the Capro taking me off. Do not. Okay, we've got that Capro anyway. Yeah, if you're getting attacked from behind, if you just do the headbutt move, then you're able to hit them. Not to mention it actually does a lot more damage as well. Where's our next target? Over here. Get out of here. Spider. Web me. It's a good way of doing meat runs this as well. I've got about 8k meat sitting back at base. Rest in peace. Now where? Here's the next one. Spider's body. Yeah, there we go. And after we do this, I've actually got enough hexagon points because after failing the first 2 times, me and Steak actually went off and done the basketball challenge, the dodo basketball, which was actually really fun. And we also done the bog fishing. And yeah, we managed to do all the gamma, beta and alpha variants of them. I would have recorded it, but it was more of the spur of the moment. Plus, it was, I don't think it would have made very entertaining watching. It was just more having a laugh with them in chat. Get out of my face. Okay, next checkpoint. Yeah, so we've got more than enough, hexagons in order to buy one of the higher tier loot crates. I just really want to see what we get. Steak already bought one, and his ones, he did not get very good stuff at all. The best thing he got out of his, I think, was the cryo. The little Pokeball things. I forgot what they're actually called though. So he lent me a few of them so that way we can actually ball up tames now. So if we go out and about to tame, not only have we got the option of balling them up, we can actually teleport them. So multiple options. Plus if you ball them up and if you're not going to be using them for a bit, then they actually gain passive levels inside the cryo ball, which is a good way of leveling if you're not planning on using a creature anytime soon, sort of thing. Thank you. Get out of here. Okay, I think that's the target up there, which is like the gas spewing things. I don't know if you had, or if you have a gas mask, if it would stop that stuff from affecting you. Get out of here. Okay, checkpoint. Get out of here. Come on. And I know that we've got some 180 Spinos that spawn up here. Well, they were 180 when I was doing it with M2. But as long as you've got the bug buff on this guy and... what was I going to say? And they take the increased mission damage, I'm assuming it is. Get lost. Okay. So, it doesn't scale per person because... tree requires harvest plants to find high quality food. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there was 9 before as well. And the worst thing about these things is that they spew the poison gas, and not only does it make you blind, it slowly ticks away your damage. Ticks away your damage? No, it ticks away your health. That bug's going to help us actually. Come on. You. And let's just break this guy. Like so. Just need to make sure I clear all of the ads before hopping off this guy. Thank you. Oh, it got me. Come on, I need to get out of the area. Oh, I don't even know if I'm walking out of it or not. There we go, time's ticking down. Excuse me. Wait for the blindness to stop. So much badness.
I found something.
Spewing out all of the gas stuff, so... Do you reckon it does that in like increments? Get out of there. So once it dies down, do you reckon it's going to be safe? There you go. Get away. Yeah, I think if we like break them and then back away and let the gas sort of finish spewing out everywhere, probably going to be the smartest bet. So, break you. Wait for it to spit out all of this gas rubbish. The only bad thing is that our bug buff is sort of wearing down. Whoa. So once that wears down, the Spinos are maybe a bit of an issue, but I'll probably speed up past this point just so we don't take too long doing this. Alright, so blinded and on the last one now, so we just gotta wait for that pollen to finish kicking out. Then we can bust this guy. Oh, be careful. Oh, baby, yeah. Oh, escape with your prize. Oh, okay, I did not get up to this point. Which way? This way. Okay, so we've got like 2 minutes odd. Is something meant to be chasing us? Or is this just it's a straight off run? Okay, yeah. We are going to get things chasing us then. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, so there are a lot of spinos then. They have to be sending us through the water. Oh, come on, frog, really? Okay, more spinos. Wow. Okay. Spiders. Come on, they're stopping me from moving. Do you have to follow the exact route, or is this just like go whichever way you want? Get out of here. Okay. Got 1 minute 17. Oh, get out of my freaking way. Oh my god. Come on. This is just ridiculous trying to get out of here. Seconds. Oh wow. Come on, Megatherium, let's do it. Come on. I'd hate to see what happens on like the alpha variant, but yes, we done it. Whew. Well, that was an experience. And I've got a leech on the Megatherium. But he's got another 2 levels. This guy is leveling up like a boss. Okay, what did we get? We got a primitive Pachyrhinosaurus, ramshackle electric rod, primitive rat roll. Yep, no, roll rat roll. Another electric, how many electric rods? Woolly rhino, raptor, and a ramshackle plessy. I don't know if there are plessies on this map, but it's still decent enough. And wow, nearly 5,000 chitin, 2, 4, 6, over 6,000 meat, 70 prime. Happy days on that. And we've actually got a level ourselves. 3 levels. Oh wow. What should we put points in? Another point into that. And you know what? Just because the temperature is very harsh on this map, we're going to put another couple of points in fortitude. Ooh, okay, so we've got all of this stuff on us, and let's just try to get back to base. So let's just go over here, away from the swarm, away from anything bad. Yeah, I'm going to head back to base and... Is it on you? Yeah, it is on you. I'm going to head back to base, sort of clear my inventory a bit, so that way when we open a loot crate we can see exactly what we get. Oh, hello. Alright then guys, so back at base, cleared my inventory, back in our hide gear, and the reason why I'm still wearing the hide gear instead of just permanently wearing the flak is because my armor gets battered so much by these swarms and everything. I did not fancy repairing flak gear every 20 seconds while working around here. So nevertheless, where are you? Yeah, there we go. Exchange, so we've got 78,545 now, and that is primarily from doing all of the gamma, beta and alpha basketball, fishing and whatnot. But yeah, let's see what we get.
Let's do this again.
I don't know if we should do... Oh my god. Well, I'm fairly sure that isn't too bad. Tech replicator, happy days. We also got apprentice hazard boots, nice, and we got a blueprint for right chest piece. You know what, that's not bad going for the first sort of crate. So yeah, that we've also got some hazard suit pants from doing yesterday's, well, the challenges I done yesterday. But a tech replicator on the first one I opened, I was not expecting that. Well, yeah, happy days. I said about 5 times now, we've got more than enough cementing paste in order to do... we should have cementing paste. Yeah, we have. We've got a bunch in here, and we've got 47, so we've got another 2,000 there. And let's just see if we can't pull some more. How much have we got? Oh wow, we've actually got a ton here. So we've got 5,000 nearly on that guy. And now I just need to go get the stone, make the cement and paste, and then next episode we should be ready to set up our main base area over in the ocean, because oh my god, I'm so sick of working over here. It's just one of them sort of things that, yeah, see that in 2 seconds I am going to be attacked by swamps. So this is what happens. This is how comes I don't wear the flak armor around here, because I end up just getting battered and it just destroys your armor. And I think it's just such a stupid addition. So it's not a case that you sort of back away from it and fight it from a distance. It's a case that you just have to stand there in the middle of it. Sorry about that quick cut. I kept on getting attacked by swarms, and it was about 3 of them in a row. Nearly wrecked my armor after just putting the hide stuff on, after it looked so fancy. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully it's not been too jump cutty. I don't know sort of where I left things taming, then where I picked up about to do the mission, if that was a smooth transition or not, because it was about a 2-day gap in between them. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the episode either way, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. And by the way, I am definitely going to be changing the colour of my beard. It just makes me feel like Papa Smurf like this, but yeah, catch you in the next one. See ya.